Hey, are you a business owner, entrepreneur, or professional? If so, we want you to apply to be a featured guest on our show. My name is Adam Torres, and I host the Mission Matters series of podcasts. I've recorded over 3,000 episodes, and we are just getting started. How do you know if you'd be a good guest to be on the show? Well, only one way to find out, and that's to apply, but I'm going to let you in on a little secret. We want guests that have a story to tell, guests with a brand, a product, or a service that can benefit my audience of listeners. If this sounds like you, go to missionmatters.com and click on Be Our Guest to apply. I'd love to talk to you and get to know more about your story. Again, head on over to missionmatters.com and click on Be Our Guest to apply. All right, now let's get into the show. Hey, I'd like to welcome you to another episode of Mission Matters, your source for all things business. My name is Adam Torres. You can follow me on Instagram at AskAdamTorres to keep up with my book releases, book tour schedule, signings, all that other good stuff. Always love to connect with you there. And always, if you'd like to apply to become a co-author of one of my upcoming books, just head on over to the website, missionmatters.com, and click on Become an Author to apply. All right, so today I have Kenneth Lu on the line, and he's CEO and founder over at Clean Copper. Kenneth, welcome to the show.
Hi, Adam. Good morning.
All right, good morning. You're right, it is early, and I'm excited to get into today's topic. So we will talk about copper's antimicrobial property and utility in the new world. I think we're recording this just for context for everybody listening. We're recording this in 2021, and it definitely is a new world, and I'm excited to get into what you're doing. Maybe just to get us kicked off, tell us a little bit more about your company, Clean Copper, please.
Yes, our company was formed about 3-4 years ago in the fight against contagions and infections. So this was obviously pre-pandemic, and we use copper's antimicrobial property and basically make a thin foil to cover surfaces. And this has utility in all kinds of sectors, basically improves the environmental hygiene, and especially in the hospital sector, where it has been shown and proven really to reduce hospital-acquired infection by 58%. And then the pandemic hit, and it obviously also has anti-COVID activity. And, you know, the business activity has really taken off this past year because of that.
So why don't we hear more about copper? Because the stat you just said, like the ability for it to help with this issue, like how come we don't hear more about it?
Yeah, that's a very interesting question. You know, in business world, you hear about these ideas that somebody came up with, and becomes $1 billion idea, and it's always something new, right? But copper has been around forever. Actually, the ancient Egyptians used copper to store drinking water, and they reduced diarrhea and other problems. So the antimicrobial property has been known for centuries. And scientific data has been collected for decades, but it has not been a very practical solution to our society, because when you think about copper, it's usually used in the manufacturing stage, and it can be kind of expensive compared to stainless steel, and that's why the world has moved away from using brass to stainless steel in the last 3-4 decades. And the other is that the practicality of it. The world is already established. There are billions of buildings that are already formed, and to retrofit everything is kind of difficult. And so that's where we come in. We use a very thin foil that has a adhesive back, kind of like a sticker, and basically we can come and cover any surface without disrupting the existing business. And so I think that's why we provide a more practical and cost-effective solution.
So where should copper be used?
Copper can be used in anywhere where people congregate, because studies have shown that touch surfaces retain a lot of viruses and bacteria. These things can survive for days. So there were studies on the coronavirus that showed that on stainless steel and plastic surfaces, it exceeded the length of the study. So they swabbed the surfaces for about 3 or 4 days, and it was still survivable. Versus on copper, for dry touch inoculation, the virus is killed within minutes. Actually, we have a study that showed that in 5 minutes of contact, 97% of the coronavirus is killed. And so it's a very practical way of maintaining environmental hygiene.
Wow, that makes a lot of sense. And this is why, as you're explaining this, I'm like, man, nobody's talking about copper. So I was excited to get this interview, because I'm like, okay, like I get it. It makes a lot of sense. So what types of companies do you work with? Let's talk a little bit more about the products you offer, and like what you're doing to bring copper really to the masses. So do you work with businesses? Is it individuals? Like how do people learn more about your products and what you're doing?
Yes, we are a B2B service provider. And so our client lists include universities, clinics, surgery centers. We are talking to LA Metro Transit Authority. We have a project going with their buses and rail cars and their headquarters. We have a pilot being conducted with cruise lines, LA County Supervisor's office. So really anywhere where people congregate, and so but we try to target sort of high volume type facilities, and that's where we have targeted our business thus far.
Yeah, and it seems like, the more public places we can really get copper, or we can get these, the better, right? It just for not spreading for the virus, for everything else. It seems like that should be the future.
Correct. Yes, it's self-sanitizing. You put it on, and you don't have to worry about it anymore, and it just does its thing, and it's a natural product. It's not. There's no harsh chemicals. It's copper that's been around forever. There is there is almost no allergy to it. It is not toxic to humans. In fact, humans require trace elements of copper in their body to function. And so it's a very safe, natural, organic way of cleaning up the environment.
And that's awesome. So Kenneth, first off, I just want to say thank you for coming on the show today. It has been great having you on. I learned a lot about copper that I had no idea about, so I feel more educated. I hope my audience does as well. So if somebody wants to learn more about clean copper and follow your journey and learn more about the company, what's the best way for them to do that?
Yes, we are on all kinds of platforms. So we have a website called thecleancopper.com. We're on Instagram at cleancopper. It's one word. And we are on LinkedIn as well, also called Clean Copper.
Fantastic. Well, Kenneth, really appreciate you coming on the show today. And to the audience, as always, I hope you got a lot of value out of this. Hope you learned a lot. If you did, don't forget, hit that subscribe button. We definitely want you to be a return listener or viewer, depending on where you're watching this. And Kenneth, thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you, Adam. Take care.